Hello, Mr. President. This is an official introduction to Russia, the country also known as the Soviet Union. That is the name your defense secretary knows us by.
We have a Russia problem, not just a Putin problem. People say when Putin leaves, it'll all get better. I think that's a pipe dream.
But this is the project we called off 26 years ago. It was terrible, a total disaster. It was forced on us by Karl Marx, a communist, and a German, a terrible, nasty person. Some say he predicted what we will live through it. But those are communists. We don't trust them. Yes, we still have some communists around in Russia, but mostly for entertainment purposes. They're totally harmless, completely domesticated. If you have issues with the Democrats, give us a ring. We know how to tame the opposition. Dear Mr. President, Russia is the vastest country on earth. Look at the map. No, this way around. If you post your tweet in Magadan in the morning, the people in Murmansk will read it the day before. However, we are not sure about Murmansk. It is pitch dark there. The polar night. This is what the Black Square is all about. The most famous Russian painting. You'll love it. It is so simple, so totally Russian. Some say it's suprematism. Oops, don't mix it up with white suprematism. Some say it shows black people fighting in a dark room. But the truth is, it is the long, long night in Murmansk. We have so much land in Russia, we don't know how to handle it. Except Moscow, of course. In Moscow, every inch is worth its dollar. Very, very expensive. But outside of Moscow, we have one human being per square mile on average. And even this guy is half Tatar, half Jewish, and half Armenian. Well, the Tatars are Muslim, but don't worry, they're fantastic people. You will get along with them. Even if you have issues with Mexicans, just ship them over to Tatarstan. We will teach them ice swimming. It'll be fun. They'll love it. Dear Mr. President, Russia has so much in common with America. We love big shows. If there is something close to the Super Bowl, it's the Russian ballet. It's fantastic. You'll love it. Dozens of pussies performing on stage to Tchaikovsky, all dressed in bikinis, and it's Bolshoi, a stone's throw from the Ritz-Carlton. Russia and America have always been a source of inspiration to one another. The Russians were so inspired by the American first nuke, they built the road. The Americans were so inspired by the Russian guy in space, they couldn't sleep until they reached the moon. Dear Mr. President, Russia is a great sports nation. The only nation to beat the Americans in the basketball Olympic final. The U.S. team was so pissed they never showed up to collect their silver medals. Sore losers. But don't let the past come between us. Some say Russian athletes dope. Don't trust them. Terrible, dishonest, jealous people. The truth is, we love gold. Golden medals, golden teeth, golden showers. Some people in Europe talk shit about Russia. Don't trust them. They say we are aggressive and we might grab their land one day. But this is a joke. Look at the map. No, this way around. Do we need more land? Are you buying it? And if they dislike us, why do they invade us once in a century? The last ones to try it were Germans. So mean. Attacked us on a Sunday morning. They were dying to see Stalingrad. We kicked their asses eventually. Yes, with American assistance. It was a tremendous deal we made. If you have issues with Germany, give us a call. We knew how to take the Reichstag by storm long before the alternative for Germany was even invented. Now, the German Chancellor says we are keen on retaking it again. What a disgrace. One thing the Russians are really keen on is Ramstein. No, not the U.S. base. Speaking of the German Chancellor, this is the lady the NSA has been long on the phone with, without her knowing, until Comrade Snowden told her to hang up. Forget about it. It was a joke. We don't call anybody comrade anymore. That's the Russian humor. Totally misunderstood by your media people who call it fake news. The truth is, we don't have news in Russia. Except one single show called
Время.
This is how we spell it in Russian. We tried hard to use only American letters. Oops. The last one is an R in reverse. We have some funny letters in Russian. You will love them. We are sure we will get along. Dear Mr. President, when you put America first, think of Russia. Russia is so much like America, only in reverse. Like when you look in a mirror. If you need a mirror, give us a call.